Welcome back to MUTV News. I'm Evan Peterson, and I'm sitting down with Tyler Tucky and Rosie DeLuca, two candidates running for the MUSG presidential election. Thank you both for joining us tonight. Welcome to the show.
Definitely, thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us.
So we don't have too much time, but Tyler, I want to start off with you tonight. For those who don't know about either of you, Tyler, first off, tell me a little bit about yourself, and you're also currently the program's vice president, correct?
Correct. So I'm a junior in the College of Arts and Sciences. I'm studying political science. Originally from bright sunny Las Vegas, Nevada, and so I got involved in student government from my first day on campus, ran for McCormick Hall president, won that election, and then transitioned into McCormick Hall senator, Straz senator, and currently in my role as program vice president. So I help oversee all the different programming aspects that student government takes care of.
So you've been involved with MUSG for all 3 years now that you're a junior?
Correct.
Okay. Now, Rosie,
Hi.
you're a little bit different than a lot of the other candidates running. You have not been involved with MUSG.
That's correct.
You're a double major in international business and marketing, so you have a little bit of a different degree. Tell me a little bit about yourself and why you feel qualified for this position.
Definitely. I am in the College of Business, and a lot of my involvement with campus has been through other offices outside of MUSG. A lot of it within admissions, whether it be working and also volunteering. A lot of it within the College of Business itself, interning and both with the mentor program. I did a lot of work with the Office of Community Service and OSD, Student Development, for hunger cleanup. So, and that was a really nice way to get interacting with the student body as well as community service. So that's a little bit about me. In terms of MUSG and how it translates over, I think it's definitely a plus. It is an advantage that I have not been involved with MUSG before, and I look forward to getting involved with it, currently and in the future. I think that it kind of brings in another element. So.
So you feel that's a strength. When
Yeah.
Tyler approached you to ask you to be his running mate, I know you guys have been friends for a long time. You're both very close. What was your reaction to that? How did that conversation go?
Well, neither Rosie and I love having a good time, so it took me a while to beat around the bush and to finally ask Rosie. But I knew that when looking at student government that we needed someone who was as devoted to students as student government needs to be. And so I just knew that Rosie had that passion, and so was super looking forward to hopefully she accepting to run with me. It was a good time. We laughed a lot. We still laugh a lot.
Didn't believe him at first, and I was like, wait, yeah.
But yeah, super excited to run with Rosie.
So you feel that she can bring something to the MUSG executive panel that's currently missing?
I definitely think that it's helpful to bring in people who are not within student government. Our current executive board is all comprised of students who are in student government. So this is a great way to find different voices that are not always brought to the table.
Which leads me into my next point. Tell me a little bit about your platform. For those of you who may not be familiar with either of you and kind of what you want to do if you get elected, what can we expect? What would you guys like to fix? What do you guys like to do?
Great question. So our full platform is on our Facebook page, Tyler Rosie for MUSG. So you can read all three main components. But one thing that we are really devoted to is we love the strength of the living and learn communities in the nursing and the engineering floors. We really want to broaden that to either other interest groups or other majors on campus. So whether it's political science, like both of our majors, or someone who's super interested in community service to provide more of those opportunities in the residence halls.
Yeah, and we understand the importance of student government kind of lobbying for the students. That's the whole purpose, and so we want to do a lot of programs within different offices, that being one, and then another would be DPS, looking into things like expanding the limo routes, a little bit of Uber. Uber just came to Milwaukee. We thought it would be a really neat and innovative thing to bring in texting for limos, so looking into different innovative things like that.
Terrific. Now, really quickly, what can we expect from either or both of you at the MUSG debate this weekend? What are you going to say there that you haven't said here? Really quick.
At the debate, we're definitely going to be talking more about what the students want to see and how we're going to get that involvement on our campus. We have a couple ideas that we want to share, and so waiting for Sunday.
Terrific. Thank you both very much for sitting down with the MUTV News. I'm Evan Peterson. Now back to you in the studio.